Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone present here in online PN community coaching program. Today we have a very eminent speaker, Dr. Narendran Gangwa sir. So, I would take it my honor and privilege to welcome Dr. Narendran Gangwar sir. He is working as assistant professor in physical education in Lakshmibai National College of Physical Education. He has a bachelor degree, master degree, and MPhil, and also PhD. He has completed from LNIP Gwalior. He has presented and published more than 15 research articles in conference and journals in national and international reputed journals. He also an examiner and question paper setter for many universities. He acquired AFC C, FCB, and AFC A licensed football coaching course, AFC Goalkeeper Level 1 course from Asian Football Confederation, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, AFC C license instructor course, AIFF D license instructor course, and AIFF grassroots instructor course from All India Football Federation, New Delhi in the year of 2010, 14, 15, 16, and 2017, respectively. He is also certified as a grassroots leader football coach by All India Football Federation from February 2014. He has also attended FIFA Senior Football Coaching course in 2016, FIFA Women Football Coaching course in 2017, and AFC Conditioning course Level 1 and Level 2 in December 2017 and May 2019. He has attended Premium Skill Community Coaching Program in 2019. He has also worked as a head coach with Indian Women I League, as a head coach of United Warriors FC Punjab, Himachal Pradesh Football Association, Rajasthan Football Association, Technical Development Officer with Football Development Project, the Football Link Team Zinc, Udaipur, Rajasthan. He has represented Uttar Pradesh football team in various national tournaments. He has also represented LNIP Gwalior University tournament as a player and as a coach also. So participants, sir has a very vast knowledge in the field of academic and sports also. So I'm sure sir is going to get the lock of your mind and he is going to empower us on the topic of coach in action. So I would take against it my privilege to welcome you, sir. So I welcome you. The stage is yours, sir. You can take over. Please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjay Vijayapati sir. And whatever you have told that just that just as one experience I'm having, I know, and really thankful for introducing. Thank you so much. And participants, before going to the slides, before going to the presentation, let me thank organizers because they are creating such an environment for us speakers and for you people to learn many new things. So I personally thank Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, Khelo India, Sai LNCP Trivandrum, and Principal Dr. G. Kishore sir, Regional Director Sai LNCP, and all the organizing member and especially course coordinator, Madam Dr. Usha S. Nair, and course co-coordinator Mr. Sujit Panigiri sir. Thank you so much for inviting and giving this opportunity to talk and to discuss something that is related to community coaching with the participants. Thank you so much. Okay, so without taking further more time, I'll just jump into the session. Dear participants, like as we are going through a series of presentations that is
Go to present, sir.
that is related in progression from the day one and it's going on. So that is everything is planned and said. So as today I'm going to discuss about coach in action, right? So participants, just for your kind information, like we had session on planning coaching session. We had a session on working, with others. So various themes we already had discussed. So now the next step, which is coach in action. So before going to discuss, the word is very familiar, coach, right? And what I personally feel, what I personally experience, this is something which is the most important thing in every children's life, because coach is everyone used to say role model, right? And the coach is someone we remember throughout the life. I know, I hope everyone still remember your first coach and all the coaches who have contributed in your career, right? So it's very familiar word we are going to talk about. And now, before going to the next slide, I just wanted to from you people that I'll not just take a lecture, I'll not just pass the information. I want from you people, I also want to learn, and I want you people to share your information with everyone who all are attending this program, right? So quickly, before going to the next slide, I just wanted to see that what you understand by the means of coach. The term very familiar, very interesting. What do you understand by this term coach? I just wanted to see few replies in the chat box. Just quickly, then we'll go ahead. Huh? Okay, let me take a leader. Very good. Kimberly is saying we're leader, guide, trainer. Most importantly, coach is helper. Okay, fine. So mentor, perfect. A mirror, influencer, perfect. Yes, expert support, perfect. Yes, so here I can understand, like everyone knows what exactly coach, what the means of this beautiful term coach, right? So now let me tell something. So coach in action, why we have given the theme coach in action? So coach is a role model, the coach is a mentor, he's supporter, he's guide the children's every time, and he's the one who always wants their trainees to be on the right path and at the top level always, right? So the topic coach in action is means something what we did, so same reaction we get, right? So if a coach is more prepared, if a coach is more strong, a coach is more efficient in the actions, definitely is going to get the better output, better product in the future. I mean product, I mean the trainees, I mean the kids you are training, you are dealing with, right? So that is what, and action means you are always on the field. You are on the field. So what are the things? So let me take one example here. Like you are in kitchen, right? And you want to prepare a tea. So what are the things you need? You need to collect many ingredients, right? Tea powder, milk, you need to collect some utensil, many things. And now the taste of the tea, it depends upon your experience. The taste of tea depends upon your the combination of various ingredients, right? And the taste of tea depends upon your how many times you already practice those things, right? And then it depends upon your skills, how you prepare the tea, right? And it depends upon ultimate how you serve to your guests, your family members. So that tea is where like a coaching one something, and how you prepare and how you execute. Like once you are in kitchen, you are boss. Once you are on field, you are boss. So what you are going to do, that up to you, and how you nicely, strongly, efficiently prepared, that is going to be your action. And definitely the reaction will be from your trainee side. Reaction means the performance. So if you are strong, you are sufficient, definitely you are going to get same reaction. So with this, I'll just start quickly. I'll just move to the next slide. So participants here, I'll not take much time. I'll just wanted to make you understand, like as we have already had many sessions in sequence. So this is just recap. Previous sessions you might had like planning a training session. There were speakers who were talking about how you should plan, long term, means Olympic plan. You are planning for World Cup, means you were talking about macro cycle, meso cycle, micro cycle. But coaches, when we are talking about planning, so there are always three things: plan, execute, and evaluate. So here we are going to talk about the execution. Execution means like, that preparing tea. Everything you have in your kitchen, now how nicely you prepare your tea. So that is what coach in action means, how you are going to educate. So no, as I told you, I believe in, to get from the participants, whether on field, whether off field, whether online. So quickly, I know you are going to, you already had the, idea about the whole slide. What is long-term plan? What is, training concept, high performance, everything I believe that. So quickly tell me, write in chat box, what is the means of objective and theme? I'll touch only two, first and second. What does means by objective and theme? Let's see how you understand, because every whole today's session is going to move around the objective and the theme. So summary, target, goal, yes, quickly. Yes, Nitin ji, it is target. Yes, Ashwini ji, it is goal. Perfect. Okay, more than goal, more than target. Steps taken. Yes, perfect. Veena ji, again goal. What we can have more than that goal, right? Performance, targeting performance, target plan. Okay, perfect. Confidence. Okay, so here we have wonderful replies. Wonderful reply, right? So objective means what? You have set goals. You have set target. What you are going to do today? What you want to train to your trainees today? अपने जो बच्चे हैं, जो चिल्ड्रंस हैं, उनको आज हम क्या कराने जा रहे हैं? टॉपिक क्या है? थीम क्या है? ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? Because if you're going to train them hockey, you are going to train them football or cricket or any game. So the game is having, huge things to learn, huge things to deliver by the physical education teacher, by the coach. But in one day, in 40 minutes, in 60 minutes, in 90 minutes, we cannot deliver all those things. So we have to stick to our objective, our theme. That is like, let's take an example, passing. Let's take an example, throwing. So passing also, if you go in detail, you will have many pass: aerial pass, ground pass, curve pass, many things. Chest pass, overhead pass, many things. So what exactly you will take a very small topic that you can deliver, or you can train your trainees in a very efficient way. So that is what your objective is. Sometimes what happens, we have planned to, in hockey, we have planned to train them, ground passes, short passes. And suddenly we forget our theme and we started training them long shot, hit. In football also, we planned to train them post pass, but we started training them high drive. So that concept is different, the coaching point different. So we have to be stick to the objective. Now, quickly participants, I just wanted to know from you the purpose and development and competition. What do you understand by the purpose? Objective you set, okay, passing, okay, this I'm going to train, or some fitness work I'm going to do. That is my objective. So what? Quickly, development and competition means what? What is the basic difference? It is same, or there is some variation? Quickly, let me check the chat box. Okay, Kamal ji, our goal, but okay, let's see how many. Yes, growth of the players. Very good, Avinash ji. Very good, Anil. Yes, specific goal of the session, progression and process. Perfect. Saruk ji did understand what we are doing, but exactly right. For the accuracy, yes, Rahul ji, perfect. Match related, okay, perfect. So what your target? You want to develop your player for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you're targeting that, or you just wanted to win inter school after 2 months, after 3 months. So training session will be depends upon that only. So anyway, I'll not take much time. You can see on the slide key consideration what a coach needs to consider. There are 7 things. And now see your right side. the training session plan. So long term plan, everything is there. 4 year you have, 1 year you have, then 3 months, then 1 week, and then like today, 22nd June, what you are going to do today, that is we are going to discuss. That is what microcycle, the day to day session. Okay, so coaches here, here the session structure means it depends upon the need and demands of the participants, right? So before going to here, just let me add one example here. What means of that session, micro session, the word I have mentioned, micro session. So micro session, dear participant, is something like a cell in human body. So if you understand the cell, the structure, the function, the origin, and the where it is executing what work the cell is doing, then definitely you are going to understand the function of the human body, the whole structure, whole organization of human body. But if we don't understand that cell, then we are not going to understand, and we will not have better knowledge of our human body. So cell is the session plan or microcycle is something, the smallest unit of your training, your long-term training, your short-term training, the smallest unit, like in our body, human body cell. So that we have to understand. Now the session will be based on the structure, as you can see on the slide, the needs of the participant. So quickly, before have discussion on this, I just wanted to your knowledge, your ideas, your thoughts, on like why the demands, the needs of the participants differs in coaching approach when they grow. As you can see, under 6 to under 18, in every game you will find these categories. Kids mostly they start playing at 4, 5, 3 year, 4, 5, 6 year, and the moment they come to the field, the training starts. But whether we have to train them, or we have to just let them create interest to play the game. So that we have to understand as a physical education teacher, as a coaches, we have to understand. So quickly, one question: why the needs differs when they grow? Quickly, chat box. Let me see what knowledge you can share with the participants. What knowledge you can share with me? What knowledge you can share with everyone? Okay. So पार्टिसिपेंट्स का जो नीड है, पार्टिसिपेंट मीन्स जो चिल्ड्रंस है, पार्टिसिपेंट मीन्स जो बच्चे हैं जिनको हम ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, उनका जो डिमांड्स है, नीड्स है, वो कोचिंग अप्रोच में कैसे चेंज हो जाता है, एक कोच को कैसे चेंज करना पड़ता है, क्यों व्हाई, देखते हैं. यस, बिकॉज ऑफ एज ग्रुप. वेरी गुड. कमल जी, बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर, हार्मोनल चेंजेस, एबिलिटी टू चेंजेस. चिपांग जी, यस. प्रीति जी, एज वाइज एक्सपीरियंस. यस. फिजिकल डिमांड, एज ग्रुप, mentality, physical strength, growth, understanding. Yes. Age group. Deepak ji, perfect. Individual different, maturity level, skill progression, right? So here we got huge positive response from you, and you understand, and I know very well you have that idea, right? But like for an example, if I take my example, I'm a teacher in school. I'm teaching primary level children, so I have to train them. But I don't have competition because I'm training under 6. So under 6, there is no competition in our country. Inter school, for creating some competition environment, for the fun, festivals, that we can do. But the target is development. So being a coach, what kind of development process I'll adopt for fun phase, right? So here, if I mention fun phase क्या है, बच्चे लोग घर में, बच्चों को क्या पसंद आता है, अगर हम बात करें, सी जस्ट गो थ्रू, देयर आर two things, there are two parameters, phase and June. So we will talking about grassroots, and then we will proceed to the youth. So in grassroots, you go down fun phase and foundation phase. So we are talking about fun phase, that is under 6 and under 10. So means below 6, if some kids come, they are under 6, and then in between that. So fun phase is what? Let me mention one example here. अगर घर में हम कुछ चीज लाते हैं और बच्चों को बहुत पसंद आती है, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम बच्चों का डिमांड क्या होता है कि पापा मेरे को यही चाहिए, कि भैया मेरे को यही चाहिए, दादा मेरे को यही लाना. दीदी मेरे को यही चाहिए। क्यों? क्यों ऐसा क्यों? क्यों? क्योंकि दे लाइक दैट थिंग, they wanted to have the thing which they like again and again, right? And in different way. So fun phase is something when kids come to us, to physical education teachers, the first approach when they approach to the coach, and they just have attraction for the ball, for the stick, for the bat, for the racket, है ना? So वो attraction क्या है? They want to play, not learn. Remember this thing, we have to differentiate. They want to play, उनको खेलना है। स्कूल में आपने देखा होगा कि बच्चे होते हैं जो बहुत इंटरेस्टेड भी नहीं होते हैं, उनके पास बॉल जाती है तो वो लात मार देते हैं। अगर बच्चे बाहर बैठ के स्कूल में मैच चल रहा है और एक बच्चा जो खेलने में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है, लेकिन उसके बाद अगर क्रिकेट का बॉल आता है तो वो कैच करने के लिए जंप जरूर मारता है, राइट? तो मतलब फन फेज मतलब उनको इंट्रोड्यूस करना है, और वो इंट्रोडक्शन कैसा होना चाहिए? इंट्रोडक्शन टू दैट गेम वेरी इंजॉयबल, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, वेरी सिंपल, एंड लर्निंग कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं होना चाहिए। बीइंग अ कोच वी हैव टू लेट देम प्ले, बिकॉज दे केम टू प्ले नॉट टू लर्न। अगर हम बच्चों को बोलेंगे ओके ना टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न दिस थिंग, उनका फेस कैसा हो जाएगा? इवन हम अगर जब छोटे थे तो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स वी यूज्ड टू लाइक, right? So moving further, just one small discussion with you people, like when you were at the age of 6 and 10, what were the activities you like most? Can I see some you आपका एक्सपीरियंस, जब आप छोटे थे, जब हम 6 और 10 इयर्स के थे, तब हमको क्या चीज पसंद आता था, क्या चीज हम पसंद करते थे, कौन सी एक्टिविटीज पसंद करते थे, कैसे एक्शंस पसंद करते थे पेरेंट्स के, कैसे बिहेवियर पसंद करते थे अपने फ्रेंड्स का? कैन यू जस्ट राइट इन चैट बॉक्स सो दैट एवरीवन कैन सी, एवरीवन कैन गेट मेनी थिंग्स, बिकॉज आई माइट टेल ओनली वन पॉइंट बट यू पीपल कैन टेल माइट 1000 पॉइंट्स, राइट? सो प्लीज शेयर विद एवरीवन। खेलना पसंद करते थे, यस महेंद्र जी, यस प्ले प्ले एंड प्ले, मीरा शर्मा परफेक्ट, यस फन रिक्रिएशन, फ्री प्ले with friends, no rule, no regulation, nothing, competition, yes मेरे को जीतना है, उसने कैसे जीत दिया, राम कैसे जीत गया, श्याम नहीं जीता, फ्री एक्टिविटीज होना चाहिए, परफेक्ट, यस क्रिकेट, बैडमिंटन, रिक्रिएशनल गेम, बहुत सारे गेम्स खेलना चाहते हैं, कोई स्पेसिफिक गेम नहीं है मेरा, खेलना ही पसंद है बस, परफेक्ट, गोपाल जी परफेक्ट, फ्री गेम्स, ओके ओके परफेक्ट। सो आई गॉट my doubts clear today, and I hope all the participants, those who are going through chat box, they also got the clear, right? So means हमने जो हमें पसंद आता था, the same thing we have to deliver in our training sessions. Means fun होना चाहिए, no boundaries, no limitations, no imposed learning process, fun होना चाहिए, अच्छा लगना चाहिए बच्चों को, they should enjoy, they should involve, and they should learn something, right? So here what I mean to say, when you are dealing with the fun phase, make it all those that we have discussed, make it interesting, make it creative. The moment you make interesting and creative, definitely kids going to involve. The moment kids going to involve, definitely they are going to learn something, right? So make it interesting, let them involve, and let them learn. So we'll have more discussion on that. We have another next slide. So foundation phase is foundation. Here I will add one example, like foundation is something जो घर बनाते हैं तो उसका foundation होता है। So what we do, we use best quality of concrete, we use best quality of cement, we use best quality of even that the क्या बोलते हैं, मिस्त्री को भी लाते हैं अपने मोहल्ले में आसपास, यार सबसे अच्छा मिस्त्री कौन है, क्यों? We want the foundation has to be very strong. We call engineer as well कि भाई foundation गड़बड़ नहीं होना चाहिए, right? Why? Because we have to construct a big house, beautiful house, as we want. So the foundation, when we are looking to strong foundation of our house, then why don't we should have a strong foundation of our trainees, our kids, बच्चे लोग जो हमको आगे जाके एक घर की अच्छी स्मार्ट ब्यूटीफुल घर की तरह दिखने वाले हैं, उनका फाउंडेशन स्ट्रॉन्ग करें। कैसे करेंगे? दैट विल हैव डिस्कशन लेटर, राइट? एंड देन फॉर्मेटिव, हियर आल्सो आई विल मेक वन एग्जांपल. इफ यू गो category you can see formative means we are talking about 14 and 16. So here you can see, like if you see nowadays, what engineer did, they make a big structure with the help of pillars, and they use best material, and then they'll not make balls, only structure. And then the moment the structure comes up, so where you want bedroom, where you want drawing room, where you want washroom, where you want kitchen, you can. Same thing when we talk about sports. If the foundation is strong, they can play with any team, they can play with any player, they can play with under any coach, they can play in any school, they can play anywhere. This is something, but the foundation has to be very strong, then only they can. And then next to finalization, that is called performance phase. So the moment kids enter into the 14 and 16, in our Indian culture, sports culture, we have competitions, right? Under 14, now if we take an example of football also, so we have under 13 I League as well. But in any other games, school competition starts, and then competition means the official competition structure is there. So the moment they come in under 14, under 16, they have to perform. So when they can perform, when the foundation is very strong, when they have all the inputs, all the techniques, everything that they have to do it for winning, then they have to, and then perform means final means under 17, under 18, under 19, they have to execute, and that will be the face of the house. That will be the face of the house, and your kids, your trainees are ready to showcase their learning, their inputs, what as a coach, what as a PT, we have trained them. Like हाउस वार्मिंग होता है तो क्या होता है, हम लोग बढ़िया से सब लोगों को बुलाता है, इनवाइट करता है, क्यों? Because we have put lot of money, we have put lot of effort, वो घर को अच्छा बनाने के लिए. Same thing here, in one competition, everything is going to be tell by the player's performance, that coach ने कितना काम किया, the PT ने कितना उसको सिखाया. So we conscious about all these phases of development. Okay, so we'll proceed next. So dear participants, so we already had discussion about fun phase. So fun phase is what? Under 6, under 10. So now here we are going to talk about physical attempt, mental attempt, atmosphere, and goal. The 4 headings we are going to talk about. So when you are, as you can see in the image, the illustration is used in the PPT. As you can see, the one ball, the one goal, and how many they are, running behind. They want to. So as we were discussing, fun means no rule, no boundaries, no, and you have to observe as a coach, as a PT. There are many things needs to be observed that we'll discuss later, but make it, something that they are going to get some skill, some technique of the game, right? And you have to work on that. So I in starting only I mentioned, like if we are telling them in basketball, throw, chest pass throw, or any pass. So if we are making them to introduce the chest pass, okay, play some handball fun game, something that is the throwing is there, the passing is there. So if we explain them, okay, now we are going to learn this, we are going to get this thing, this is the coaching point, you have to do like this, they will not enjoy, they will not entertain in the session. So how you can make the learning process? So, like you have to just guide them, make clear cut rules before, putting them into the situation, training drill, training exercise. So make clear cut rule means कि इसको पास करना है, इसको पास करना है, कैसे पास करना है वो नहीं बताना है, because let them discover their talent, let them discover वो कैसे पास करता है, let as a coach, as a PT, let us see that. हमको नहीं बताना डायरेक्ट कि ऐसा करना है वैसा करना है. They might have their by birth some technique of executions of any movement. So and then अगर आपको लगता है perfect है, appreciate, go ahead, let them play, let them enjoy. But if you feel something is need to correct, then guide them. अगर पास नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, then you guide them कि आपने पास क्यों नहीं किया, क्योंकि आप नीचे की तरफ फेंक रहे हो, बॉल को हो सकता है आगे की तरफ से होल्ड कर रहे हो, साइड से होल्ड कर रहे हो, पीछे से नहीं कर रहे. Only small detail you have to give. and that has to be not like a command, that has to be like a guide. ओके सी, अगर आप ऐसा बॉल पकड़ोगे, ऐसे फेंकोगे, डेफिनेटली आपका पास अच्छा होने वाला है. कैन यू डू इट? आप कर सकते हो? डेफिनेटली बच्चे लोग दे विल डू, एंड वो लोग वो चीज को सीखेंगे. तो लर्निंग प्रोसेस इज देयर. आपने कोचिंग पॉइंट बता दिया, आपने उनको कुछ सिखा दिया, बट उनको ऐसा नहीं लगा कि स्टार्टिंग से ही कोच सर ने हमको बोला ऐसा करना, वैसा करना, ये करना, वो करना, पूरा जो एक फॉर्मल कोचिंग प्रोसेस होता है, नहीं. एंड देन इंट्रोड्यूस बेसिक इंडिविजुअल स्मॉल ग्रुप. Tactics means don't get confused. Tactics for senior only, tactics for youth only. Tactics means decision making. I have to pass to Ram, I have to pass to Sakil, I have to pass to Mohan, I have to pass to Iqbal. किसको पास करना है, राइट? तो वो डिसीजन मेकिंग हमको उनको बढ़ाना है. अगर बच्चा पास नहीं कर पा रहा है, उसका बॉल कोच करने का अच्छा तरीका है, बट ही इज नॉट एबल टू एग्जीक्यूट द पास, तो उसको हमने बता देना है कि यहाँ पास करना है, पहले से डिसाइड कर लो. तो वो दैट इज व्हाट टैक्टिक्स वी आर टॉकिंग. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज, वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द गेम टैक्टिक्स, इज दैट ओनली डिसीजन मेकिंग. एंड देन fun oriented, we already had discussed, make it more group activities, make it more small activities, right, so that they'll enjoy, because kids love to fight in between. वो बॉल सबको पसंद है, राइट? वो क्रिकेट बैट है ना, बैटिंग के लिए सब फाइट करते हैं. तो कुछ ऐसा गेम सिचुएशन बनाइए, कुछ ऐसा, मतलब गेम इन द मीन्स कि कुछ कॉम्पिटिशन टाइप का वो बनाइए, सिंपल रूल्स रखिए, सिंपल यू नो दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होना चाहिए, बहुत ज्यादा टिपिकल नहीं होना चाहिए, बहुत ज्यादा. सो then they will definitely enjoy and they will involve. And then atmosphere in no stress. No stress means आता नहीं है कि टीचर आया, ओके स्टैंड अप, बैठ जाओ, आज ये करेंगे, आज ऐसा करेंगे, आज वैसा करेंगे. नो. So the moment you enter into the field or class, you just call them, okay now come on, we'll play football, we'll play hockey, we'll play volleyball. ये गेम खेलना है, ठीक है, ये है, ऐसा रूल है. उनको रूल जो है बहुत सिंपलेस्ट वे में बताओ, बहुत सिंपलेस्ट वे में. सो उनको लगना चाहिए कि हाँ यार, वी आर गोइंग टू प्ले, नॉट लर्न, राइट? एंड दे विल डेफिनेटली इन्वॉल्व themselves, and they will definitely going to get at least something out of that session. And don't touch physical part, conditioning part, don't touch at this play age. They don't need. The moment they involve in the activities, the moment they make runs, they make approaches, definitely something is going to develop. So but you don't target to develop. Now next, foundation phase. As I was giving, as I have given example of construction of a house, the foundation of a house. So here you have to start getting more drills, more exercise, more training variations, more. And if you see the goal, so low intensity conditioning you can input. You can start doing their own body weight. You can do some something that is going to improve their physical condition, because for execution of any technical movement they need some kind of, some sort of strength, some sort of agility, some sort of balance, some sort of for running they need some sort of cardiac as well. So but focus क्या करना है हमने? TDFM, right side in goal. If you see TDFM, there are four words. TDFM, very simple: technique, decision making, fitness and mentality. Technique, all related to your game. Decision making, उनको कैसे करना है वो आपने बताना है. That has to be your physical attempt, that has to be your session objective. And कब करना है, किसको पास देना है, and कब देना है, कब नहीं देना है, that also we have to start telling them. That is decision making. So previous slide I was talking about tactics. This is what tactics. Awareness. मेरा टीममेट कहाँ है, मेरे साथ के प्लेयर्स कहाँ हैं, अपोनेंट का पोजीशन क्या है, छोटा छोटा डिटेल्स है. इट्स गोइंग टू हेल्प देम व्हेन दे ग्रो, व्हेन दे विल बी इन कंपटीशन फेज, राइट? एंड देन फिटनेस, यस डेफिनेटली you work on A, B, C, D, that is agility, balance, coordination. And again D means the decision making. कब रनिंग करना है, कब नहीं करना है, कब मेरे को राइट जाना है, कब मेरे को लेफ्ट जाना है, एवरीथिंग in some exercise format. And then mentality, yes, the moment you play game, आज वो जीतेंगे, हो सकता है कल वो हार जाएं. The training I'm talking about in training, but then again that हारना जीतना make them more tough, more familiar to winning and losing, and that is going to help them when they grow 18, 19, 20, when they will be in the real games, they will handle those pressures, right? क्योंकि एक गोल खा जाना गेम में is not a हार game. If it's starting of the game, if you conceive one goal, it's not har. It's not you lose the game. That you handle, you carry that pressure, and then next remaining 85 minutes, 80 minutes, you are going to make it more difficult for the opponents. So वो कैसे होगा? जब हम exercise में ऐसा माहौल create करेंगे. The environment will create. So and then guided atmosphere. If they do some mistake, you guide them. Never use command method. आप आए आपने you organize the drill and you start telling them, no, you have to do like this, you have to go zigzag like this, you have to come back like this. No, you let them have their own decisions, because when they play game, 99% decision players take. Only few decisions the coach plan they are execute. I got the ball, I am having the bet. What will be my action? What will be my reaction in game? That will be depends upon the opponent's action. So situation not fixed. Don't fix the situation. Don't make it isolated. Make it little dynamic and guide them. अगर वो नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, you ask them, can you do it? Can you do it like this? I want you to do it. Just try. Again, you try. This is what, and you keep on. Can you keep your feet like this? Can you keep your head like this? Can you keep your elbow like this? Any technique, anything you are working on, you guide them. Coaching points, not directly, impose on them. So and allow self-discovery. Yes, let them find out the best players in them. Let them find out. And हमको as a coach, as a PT, हमको उनको guide करना है, रास्ते पे लाना है, गलत नहीं करने देना, wrong technique development नहीं होने देना है. And then training session, yes, you can in grassroots like maximum 40 to 60 minutes, but here you can increase the session as well, and you can increase till 90 minutes. You can increase sometime more. So just for your kind information, few things we have to take it as to fix for one game, that is like football. So we are just taking as a remarks as a just an example, but most situations are same in every game, right? So now quickly I'll go to the next. So formative phase, yes. So physical attempt, what will be physical attempt? Train skills, technique as match speed. Now they have to participate in games. So if we don't train them, the atmosphere which they are going to face in the game situation, then they are going to get difficulties. So we have to create such situations like just take an example, passing. I'll stick to that passing, right? So passing में उनको पता है कि कैसे करना, how to do it. कोच ने बता दिया, fun phase में बता दिया, foundation phase में बता दिया, right? But now how to do it तो हो गया, उनका coaching point कैसे करना है, how to execute the technique, that is skill. But when to do it and where to do it, that we have to be more emphasized now, right? That is called tactical movements, that is called game situation, that is called real competition situation, right? तो हमने क्या करना है, उनको जो मैच स्पीड है ना, मैच उसमें वो चीजें करानी है. That will be how we'll do it, through drills, through exercise, through more variations, through more progressions. So we have to think and we have to collect the more games, more variety of drills, but don't copy paste from the internet or YouTube. Your own, get idea, get reference from somewhere and create your own as per your kids demand. And then atmosphere, coaching atmosphere, like longer that session, little bit longer, more intensive playing and training time. You can push them little hard when you are training them. You can ask them to put more efforts to make it that happen in grassroots. अगर वो गलती भी करते हैं, we are not more much bother नहीं करते हैं, उनको करने देते हैं. But here no, you start telling them no, ये ऐसा होना चाहिए. I want you to score. Can you score? If they score, they kick nicely, perfect, appreciate and go ahead. But if you find something to be corrected, then correct. Don't miss out that moment, that opportunity to guide them, to train them, to input something, your knowledge, your experience into your trainees. because the situation you find now today in session, you might not going to get the in whole session, might not get next 2 session, 3 session, you are not going to get that situation. And if the same thing kids going to face in the game, galti kar denge. So you have to correct that, and then again introduce that conditioning part, and then again make it TDFM again, and then increase intensity, increase decision making. So the moment you have game situations, the moment you have competitive kind of activities, definitely they are themselves going to increase the intensity, right? And at this age, they have characteristic also. They have, I have to win, I want my team to win. So that kind of winning things comes in their mind. So the moment if you have some group activity, definitely they are not going to lose. They are going to develop that understanding. Yes. And at this age, for an example, if you have a group of 10 or 20 kids, children, and if you want to make 2 captains, so you will find everyone will come up, everyone will come out of the line to become captain. And if you ask them, okay, now I want you to decide the team, you will see they will be selecting the best kid out of that group, right? First. So, and then they know the hierarchy, they know their level, who can help their team to win. So that we have to understand, we have to create that kind of not उनको लड़ना नहीं है, वो avoid करना है, but create a kind of competition, create a kind of challenges, right? That is going to help ultimate a coach, a teacher to learn. Now here final phase performance. Yes. So refine skill at the match speed, coach, group and team tactics. That I'm not going to more in detail. That every game, different tactics, tactical concept to teach, so that you have to take it, but you have to focus on that. And phases of play, full squad practices. I mean, like instead of 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2. I mean, small groups, you make it big groups as your real game. Like hockey, if you see, like 11 players. So they, before performance, they should have that feeling. Yes, their position, their role and responsibilities, what they're going to supposed to do in the team. So everything you have to start, and that again you start focusing on their strength, power, and then result oriented. So if they lose, demand them, but that has to be very polite way, very friendly nature, very ऐसा नहीं है कि आप पूरा that you are very strict. You ask them that winning is also important. The result is very important. Winning every time is not possible, but we have to focus for getting better performance. So don't sacrifice. Otherwise, the kids, they are going to develop that habit. So when you are training them, keep that goal result oriented, right? Achieve mental toughness. Right? I mentioned example. If you conceive goal in starting 5 minutes, then you have not lost the game. You only conceived one goal, carry that goal and try to recover that goal and try to make it more goals. Try to make it that win, that game win, not that goal win. So that kind of mental toughness, how it will come? When they have competition in the training, when they have challenges in the training, and the drills you are selecting, that is more challenging. So that should match with the real game situations, create situations, right? So this is what here we'll move further. Now, dear participants, here age specific training. So I'll just play this video and then we'll have discussion, right? So let's see. And one question is for you all. Just observe what is happening in that video, and what you observe, and it is really true, और जो वीडियो है वो खाली आप लोगों को एंटरटेन करने के लिए चलाई गई है, या it is really giving some message. I want to see that. Okay, so just let me play that video. I hope you can get the voice. So just be careful, huh? सब करना कैमरे पे, आपका मोबाइल पे, आपका लैपटॉप पे हो क्या रहा है, आप होना, आप मैंने पूछ सकते, आप मुझको आप मैंने and I want your input so that you can help all the
Okay, spread out, everybody. Spread out. Sophie, sweetie, pass it to Trent. Trent. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, remember, do the thing we practiced. Remember? No, not that thing. The other thing we practiced. Okay, time out. Time out. Everybody, come in. Come in now, everybody. Treats! I got treats! Ah, there we go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, all right? Andy, I want you out on the wing. Trent, I want you to fake the pass to Andy and push the ball up the field, and then pass the ball to your forwards who are Sophie and Chris. Sophie, I want you to hold the ball and draw the defense out to you, all right? Then I want you to float a lob pass all the way over the defense to Chris. Chris, you take it in for the score, just like we did in practice. Everybody got it? Let's go get him!
Escape दबा दे. हाँ, escape दबा दीजिए. Escape button दबाइए.
done.
Yeah. Sir, I just want to tell you that we are already close to 10:20 right now. You are on slide number 8. Just want to do.
Okay, so I can already see in the chat box there are many good replies are there. No safety, real play. They're simply enjoying. They don't bother about कि goal किधर करना है, and वो अपना self goal कर लिया है ना. And some children are enjoying. No age appropriate instruction means coaching approach we are talking about, and fun play, not controlled by coach, right? So many things you have observed. So when we talk about age specific, so what we have to do, the training coaching approach has to be age specific, right? So when you start taking explaining things on board, on things on projector, on things, so that kids will not understand. And if the rules are not clear cut, they will definitely like with that small kids, they are going to score in their own goal. So playing area, it has to be very specific. Use different size of fields, but as per the age of the trainees and then number of players, there should not be more number of players in that area. Appropriate has to be there. So that we have to consider. And then game rules, clear cut rule, not difficult rules. वो puzzle नहीं करना चाहिए बच्चों को. छोटा small rules होना चाहिए और interesting rules होना चाहिए, right? And then intensity also. If small kids, make it low. If you're dealing with the little more above age group, like then you can have more intensity. And then equipment, appropriate equipment, right? Means like अगर goal post भी use कर रहे हैं तो कुछ safety होना चाहिए, कुछ like ऐसा नहीं है कि एक छोटे बच्चे को 5-6 साल 7 साल के बच्चे को एक बड़ा वाला goal post में खड़ा कर दिया. He's not going to stop any goal and no interest for him. So make it a small goal so that at least एक दो save करेगा goalkeeper, right? And वो उसके लिए interest create होगा. And game rules, fun for your kids, modify games, that everything up to you, but it has to be workable. Okay, now here quickly just you can take snapshots also, right? Very important. If being a coach, being a PET, when you are on the field, and if you can follow all these 12 steps, definitely your session is going to become an event. Your session is definitely going to become a, really, the process which is something delivering to the kids, to the children, right? So this we have to understand. So planning is done, and now what next? Organize nicely, be on the time, organize the players, organize the equipment, organize the area, everything well in advance. And then the moment kids come, you explain them karna kya hai. Very shortly, very clearly, you explain them rules. I told you, make it very simple rules, not difficult. Make no rules should not be statement. It has to be very small rule, right? Because they should remember, they have to follow the rules, right? एक बहुत बड़ा ऐसे टाइप रूल्स नहीं होने चाहिए, स्टेटमेंट नहीं होना चाहिए. And then before start the training, demo them. Most of the time we miss that. We simply tell them, okay, ये करना है, and then okay, let's start. Whistle बजा देते हैं, game start हो जाता है, training start हो जाता है. No, demonstrate them. करना क्या exactly, and then start, and then again come to the observe. So we'll have one more video afterwards. So observe means देखना है बच्चे सही कर रहे हैं गलत कर रहे हैं, because you have to take notes, you have to identify what you can input in them, how you can correct them, and then stop if you find some mistake, something wrong happening, and when they are doing good, don't stop, and then correct means just guide them with appropriate training method approach. Like if you want to discover their own efficiency, skill, talents, then you guide them. Don't just simply command method that you can use for the senior level, but not at the youth level and grassroots level. And rehearse. Once you correct it, you rehearse. Let them do rehearsal once, twice, thrice. जितना भी आपको, जब तक you are not satisfied that movement is good, that he's doing you are happy with that execution, and then again call them at the end of that activity. You debrief them everything what happened, who did well. Give always positive feedback. ऐसा नहीं करना अरे तुमने नहीं कर पाया, you cannot do it, tomorrow you don't come. No, you positively motivate them. You can do it. I want you to improve this tomorrow. I want you to improve this. So you give positive feedback. Even they did wrong, guide them. Means you hint them to the right thing, and never criticize the trainees in front of everyone. Always have positive attitude to develop. Now the next is a typical session. So here just one video, and what are the things should be there. You can see. Okay, so here as you see that many progressions were there, right? He was using small balls to develop their vision, so the moment they are doing some exercise, at the same time they are taking decisions, they are developing their vision, right? And that is going to happen in the games. So typical session, as you can see on the left side, warm up has to be there, and try to make it with the fun activities, and then you can use different circuits, means various movements, and then technical drills has to be there. Technical exercises you have to include, and then I'm not going in detail, because there are a few things we have to discuss. And then free play game situations, no more interference. Whatever you have to train, you train in technical drills and technical exercises, technical drills, right? And free play means game, two team or real thing that is going to happen in the main competition.
पहले उससे आप करके रहिए हल्का सा पहले ना, जहाँ पे वो प्लकार्ड दिखता है,
Hello. Hello.
Continue, sir. सुजीत सर प्लीज म्यूट.
हाँ नहीं वो मैं ये कह रहा था कि आप इसमें ना एक्चुअली अब
सर यू कंटिन्यू.
Hello. Sanjay sir, can you hear?
Yeah, you continue, sir, please.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So these all are the parts of a session that can make it your training your that session very interesting, very energizer, and very useful for the trainees. And then progression over time. Keep on progressing. Keep on progressing. Don't make it your that session with the same monotonous one drill. Right? Keep on progression. And then fun activities. जब आप pull down करते हैं, you can have some fun games for 30 seconds, 1 minute. कोई भी ऐसी activity जो बच्चों को रिफ्रेश करके सेशन से बाहर जाए. बहुत सारा है, थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा. बहुत सारे गेम्स हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे स्मॉल लीड अप एक्टिविटीज हैं जो इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं. एनीवे नेक्स्ट, सो just quickly we'll go through this.
This fun game's called Stuck in the Mud, and this is how we teach it. And stop there. Okay, volunteer. All right, excellent. Put you in the bib. All right, as James is running around, if he touches you, you have to open your legs really wide, and another player who hasn't been touched has to go under your legs, and then you can go. Okay, jogging around anywhere in the area, go. Get him. Yep, open your legs, open your legs. Can you get under? Good. Yeah, good, open your legs. Go underneath. Someone help him, someone help him. Excellent. Oh, I've got both of yous. Both in, keep going, keep going, keep getting him. Good.
Okay, so you can have thousands of fun activities related to your game, right? Even you can modify and you can use in your training sessions, right? So now here I'll not go in detail, but how a training session has to be there. See, I told you we have taken as an example of that football, so that the concept has to be clear. So, and I know everyone knows that session should have warm up activity, technical activity, then progression means tactics, and then conditional game, and then free play. So likewise we should have, and then plan training session set up, and as you can see there are 9 points, right? So you have to set those things well in advance, right? Structure activity to be implemented means जो हमने plan किया है, whatever things we have planned, try to stick to that. And in case if you find the kids are not able to do it, then you can modify it. You are the boss of your session, right? आप अच्छा करना है, things should be happen, the kids should learn, that has to be your ultimate aim. Training formations, बच्चों को कैसे organize करना है, and you should have well in advance कितने number of players बच्चे हमारे पास आने वाले हैं, that everything has to be in your mind, everything has to be written in your document, the session plan. And then group organization strategy. So warm up, I may have 2 teams, but in technical I may have to make 4 groups, 5 groups, or maybe more than that. And then in real game, free play, again I have to make 2 teams. So that कैसे organize करना है, how you have to make it the structure, players को कैसे change करना है, that everything. And and then include range of abilities, levels, include range of ability. मतलब वो लोग का क्या levels है, वो लोग कैसा कर पा रहे हैं, वो हमको पता होगा एज ए पीटी, एज ए कोच, हमको पता है कि क्या क्या लेवल है, उसके हिसाब से इंट्रोड्यूस करना है, राइट? एंड देन इन transition activities, yes, there has to be something from first to next, next to next, next to next. There has to be uniformity and something learning, something conceptual related from first to end. And then match coaching approach to participant need, we already had a lot of discussion on that. So, and then minimize risk, yes, if you feel the activity is high in nature, in its intensity, make it slow, make them flexible in rules. And then if you find the area is small, make it little big. You can change on the spot. There is no strict rules. If you plan 20 by 20 area, if you find the kids are not enjoying, they are not able to do it, you make it 25 by 30. If you find the area is big, you make it small, but try to make it appropriate to the trainees. And now here, the example of full session, what are the things? So first warm up, exercise is separate, area is separate, number of players is separate, organization is separate. If you go right side into the progression, the organization is changed. Then again 3, if you come, the nature of exercise is changed. Then again, if you go in 4, the whole organization of your session is changed, right? And the group, which you have made for delivering your session is changed. Then 5, then again the formation structure of session is changed. And then 6, yes, again you came to the 2 team. Whether you are in volleyball, whether you are teaching hockey, whether you are teaching football, you are teaching cricket, anything, at the end part of the session has to be game. 2 teams. So try to make it happen, those things. And now this is what, always keep it with you in blank form, the session planner, so that you will have idea. You feel, okay, kal kya karna hai, aaj kya karna hai, what I have to supposed to do. That everything you take note, go with the blueprint out, and keep on reviewing those sessions. This session planner is going to, and keep on collecting those session plans. What I did in 2020 July, and then what you can review, what I'm going to do into 2021. So same sessions you can input, you don't need to recollect everything. So what you plan today, that is going to help. The same session you might have after 1 month, 2 months, but with some modification, with some rule changes. So have session planner always with you, and keep it with you. And then, okay, again, participants, very interesting one small clip is for you people. Just go through and find out some question and write in chat box quickly. Let's
kids are here already. Late again. Damn kids. Come on, boys, let's go, come on. What's this club expecting? Come on, come on. Oh. I have some shoes. You ready? Come on, boys, get in. Come on, I've already asked you in once. Let's go. You want to play this weekend? Come on. All right. While I get set up, I want you to just go run and touch that scoreboard and come back. Come on, just go. I'll get these things set up here. Damn kids. Yeah, righto, righto. I'm just setting up a game for you now. All right, here we go. Here's the field here. Let's go. Bring the ball. Come on. All right, what are we going to do with these kids today? All right, over there, please. And you over there. All right, and kind of stand over here. Stand over here. Come on. Come on. No wonder you guys can't win on the weekend. Over here. Wait. Over here, please. There we go. And you guys without a ball, stand over there. Can't you see what we're doing? We've got to pass the ball. Oh, I give up. You guys are hopeless. Hopeless. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Kick the ball. That's not how you kick it. Kick it right. Come on, guys. Can't you do anything right? Come on. Kick the ball. Kick the ball. What is it, mate? What? Don't worry about that. Just get rid of it. Come on. Let's go. All right, come on. Come on. Here's the halfway line here. Come on, use the sideline. Use the sideline. Oh, it's about time you did something good. Yeah, it is about time. Why do I waste my time? I'll come here and do everything and... Oh. All right, when you're in front of goals, you want to kick it as hard as you can. Just bang it. That's all I want you to do. Come on. Now get out there and play. We've got to score goals. Come on, keep playing. You get that ball. Hello? Mate, I'm going fishing. Me and the missus just bought this massive big boat. It's awesome. What are you doing? See ya. Come on, guys. I've got better things to do. Oh, how could you miss that?
Okay, let me take no phone while taking session. Perfect. Negative by the coach. No, not planned. Sunil ji, yes, negative base. Not punctual. Not no organization. And yes, came late. Coach not come on time. Talking on phone. Good observation, huh? Very good observation, huh? No planning. कुछ प्लान नहीं किया है हेमंत जी, केशव जी, नो प्लानिंग, नॉट एट ऑल. कुछ सिखाया नहीं, किक करने की कोशिश किया बट किक करके बच्चों को दिखाया नहीं, मींस देयर इज नो डेमो ही हैज गिवन. देन रूट बे, totally confused coach, right? No blueprint out as we are talking from last 1 hour, right? And so no warm up. So see, now I think that video itself clear everything to us. It's making a very positive sense to us, and that is the scenario most of the time we see. So I personally request those who are today on in this session, please, we have to at least avoid those things. चाहे आप स्कूल में हैं, चाहे आप किसी टीम के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, आप किसी भी लेवल पे हैं, प्लीज don't have those things, qualities which you don't like in this video, जो आपने ऑब्जर्व किया है, because each and everything reflects. अगर हम कोई बाहर खड़े होकर देख रहा है कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, he is not स्पेशलाइज्ड कोच और एक्सपर्ट, बट ही विल ऑब्जर्व कि यार अच्छा शो चल रहा है, कि ट्रेनिंग हो रही है या केवल बच्चों को इन्वॉल्व करा जा रहा है, केवल इंगेज करा जा रहा है, देयर इज नो कोचिंग. So that we have to understand and we have to not repeat those things. Hope it's clear, huh? And thank you so much for wonderful reply. You got all the things clear, huh? Okay, so now quickly conducting a session, coaches here will go through these 5 steps. So that is what we have to understand. We start on time. I'm not going in detail because the video already explained everything, and we got the message क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है, right? So start on time. Yes, exactly as you have seen in video. You have to be punctual and you have to be on time, not on time, before time. If you call 4 o'clock tennis, then you reach there at least 4:30 or 3:30, well in advance. Organize everything, all setups, everything. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपका सारा इक्विपमेंट साइड में रखा है, बच्चों के आने का वेट कर रहे हैं. No, ensure kids are well prepared. You all, so for tomorrow session you already brief them something, right? क्या क्या इक्विपमेंट्स उनको लाने हैं, क्या क्या वाटर बोतल एंड ऑल दोज थिंग, क्या क्या what you want, you brief them so that they will be ready, they will be prepared. And for the better thing, I'll suggest you tell them tomorrow what they're going to do. That will create a kind of curiosity in them. अरे यार कल क्या करने वाले हैं? So if you tell them, okay, tomorrow we are going to learn this passing, we are going to learn this dribbling, we are going to learn this, something that is, you give them hint. Definitely they are going to watch on videos, YouTube, they will going something, they will create some kind of image mindset for the next day. And then keep kids active when you are shifting from one warm up to technical. Make them engage and utilize the time maximum. Means ऐसा नहीं है आपने बच्चों को वाटर ब्रेक के लिए भेज दिया and उनको आप बुला ही नहीं रहे हैं. There has to be limited time. Okay, go and then come back. Don't waste. And your setup has to be organized so that you can have utilize maximum time जो हमारे पास available है session के लिए, and motivate change activities. Always have progression, right? Now, sorry. So as you can see here, so what are the things you have to consider, right? And what are the different labels? As you can see in picture, right? The kids, small kids, they are wearing that gloves, boxing gloves, and just enjoying the fight, right? And then down floor, second image you can see. So like boxing, different age and different weight categories, right? Similar, we have to consider in other games as well. The level of competition is different as per their age, right? So what are the things we have to consider? Balance competition, size, weight and height and matchup. So that always when you are like we are talking about in training, so it should not be like 12th class ka bacha is playing against the 8th class ka bacha. I mean, there has to be similarity in level of learning, level of understanding, and the age, their physical structure. Because कुछ बच्चे होते हैं they might be low in age, but physically they grow. तो वो उनको कैसे करना है? Because if one dominate, then other will not learn. And how I can enhance learning? Make it more friendly environment. Let them invent their ideas. उनके बच्चों के thoughts लो, उनको और चीजों को खूब इंटरेस्टिंग बनाना है, राइट? सो लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट कैसे? कंपटीशन थोड़ा सा क्रिएट करो, थोड़ा सा चैलेंजेस बनाओ, एंड देन दी हाउ डू आई मेक इट फन, दैट यू नो, राइट? हाउ यू कैन मेक इट फन, लाइक बच्चों की डिमांड के हिसाब से अगर सेशन प्लान होगा एज पर देयर डिमांड्स, एज पर देयर एज, देन डेफिनेटली इज गोइंग टू बी फन. एंड देन फन मीन्स अगर थोड़ा सा चैलेंजिंग है, मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ, देन इट इज समथिंग इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर मी, आई विल एंजॉय दैट थिंग टू डू. बट सिंपल होगा, बोरिंग होगा, आई विल नॉट एंजॉय. एंड देन डील विद मिसबिहेव. अगर आपको लगता है बच्चे आपस में मिसबिहेव करते हैं, दे डोंट बिहेव विद प्रॉपर्ली विद देयर टीममेट्स, देयर फ्रेंड्स, coaches, other ground staff, don't consider those things. Don't directly react, but at least guide them, because we are there to guide them, to tell them what is right, what is wrong. But misbehave, if you start considering, you start accepting, that they will develop that habit. So we have to not allow those things. Appropriate equipment, yes, already we had discussion. Safe surface. Before conducting session, we have to go through the surface कि कैसा है भाई, हम प्रैक्टिस ग्रासी पे कर रहे हैं, चेट पे कर रहे हैं, टर्फ पे कर रहे हैं, व्हाट आर काइंड ऑफ सरफेस. एंड देन फर्स्ट एड अवेलेबिलिटी, मेक श्योर दैट इज आवर ड्यूटी, दैट इज आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. देयर हैज टू बी एटलीस्ट मिनिमम फर्स्ट एड अवेलेबल फॉर द किड्स. एंड देन क्लियर रिटर्न रूल्स. सारा कुछ आपका सेशन प्लान में. रिटर्न रूल्स मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट सम रूल फॉर सेट फॉर द सेशन, सम रूल्स फॉर द लाइक टाइम ऑफ व्हेन, कब आना है, कब जाना है, कैसा करना है. Everything has to be clear cut rules. कुछ confusion नहीं होना चाहिए, right? And you have to strictly follow, because otherwise you are going to lose your credentials as a teacher, as a coach. अगर आज आपने एक बच्चे को अलाउ कर दिया, लेट आया, और नेक्स्ट डे अगर दूसरे बच्चे को अलाउ नहीं किया, then you are going to be tough time. You are going to have tough time. So if you have clear cut rules, follow. Nothing going to disturb you. And then general code of conduct rules. Similar like क्योंकि क्या होता है when we are dealing with girls and boys together, right? So you will find many issues happen, right? And always have that kind of dignity, that distance with the trainees. Mingle with them, be friend for them, be simple for them, be like a parent for them. But there has to be some code of conduct, right? Being a teacher, being a coach, we have to always follow those things, right? And then keep adequate records from day one to day you stop your whole training, whole sessions. You have to record everything, who is doing what, when this came, when they did not came, what. So everything has to be there. And then do not no to doping and banned supplements. बच्चों को हमने बताना है कि उनको क्या चीज they can have और क्या चीज उनको they cannot have, right? So that we have to educate them. So give them some assignments. If you have their that parents number, send them some details, some document, and near to your training area, near to your that playground, have use some boards, write on some quotes on that कि ये करना है, ऐसे करना है, सब. तो क्या होगा, धीरे धीरे we are improving the education or learning system of the trainees. And then now honoring the sports, very important. Being a coach, we have to tell them. So just go through this video.
I think it's really important to obey the rules and for coaches to make sure that the youngsters do. For example, in cross country, we don't expect them to cut the corner, and in the track, we don't expect them to run in the inside of the lane, and on the foul line. So athletics has got a well-attested history all the way back to the Olympic Games of 776 BC, At that time, if you false started, they beat you with rods. Now, we don't do that nowadays, but there are penalties. One of the penalties is that you're disqualified. On your mark.
Okay, so I'll just stop this video here. So why I just wanted to show this video. So, you know, they have to respect the rules, right? Sometimes what happens, I personally observe in many places, whether in intramural competition, like to one house, you know, kids, they just wanted to win and they just make somebody to that is not efficient, उसको दौड़ा के जो उनका मेन दूसरे हाउस का बच्चा होता है उसको उसके लेन में जाके उसको डिस्टर्ब कर देते हैं और वो गिर जाता है और वो कुछ फाउल हो जाता है, उनका हाउस हार जाता है. It means you are, if you observe such situation, don't entertain. Whether that is the inter-house small competition, but you have to start a positive learning from day one. Now, next is what? Respect for teammates. So here we had some videos, so that, you know, as we have time limitation, so I'm not going to play. I'll just tell you what exactly the message is there in videos, right? So respect for the teammates. Yes, sometimes what happens, sometimes I score, sometimes might be my teammate score, right? So if I miss, then I must get positive from the teammates, and if they miss, then I should respect them, I should motivate them, I should encourage them, not like we have to criticize them. So that respect the teammate, who will teach, who will educate this thing? You people, we people. The PT has to teach them, the coaches has to teach them. That is also something we have to consider, right? And then respect of opponent. So I'll just mention quickly one example. I think most of you have that heard about the Zinedine Zidane and Materazzi. So Zidane को बाहर करने के लिए Materazzi ने क्या किया? He started abusing, he started, you know, splitting on him, and then finally क्या हुआ? वो उसको red card हो गया. There was big controversy. So we have to teach those things. Winning is important, development is important, but same time respecting opponent is also important, right? Now, next, honoring the sports, respect of for official and fair play. So there is a very you know, funny and simple quote like, you know, losers always have excuses, and the first excuse we give, referee ने whistle अच्छा नहीं किया, right? और वो umpire ने decision सही नहीं दिया. No, they are not, you know, there to make you lose. They are there to give decisions. If you did good, they will definitely give in your favor. If you did wrong, definitely they are following the rules. So never criticize them, have respect for them, right? Because these are the people who are for you people to have better competition, better organization. Now next, see, remember that failure is an event, not a person. So failure is an event, not a person. So if you lose something or if you fail, that event fails, you did not, right? अगर हम एक मैच हार गए, हम एक सिचुएशन हार गए, तो हम नहीं हार गए. We have to try to win again. But that event, leave it there, learn something, get positive, you know, message from them and take it for the future. Now, fail early and fail fast means story, that video. So I'll just play this video, right? And then you will understand, right?
After being cut from his high school basketball team, he went home, locked himself in his room, and cried. He wasn't able to speak until he was almost 4 years old, and his teachers said he would never amount to much. Was demoted from her job as a news anchor because she wasn't fit for television.
Okay, so dear participants, means if you fail once, then don't you know, consider that you cannot do it. So the first step, you fail, that is the first step for you to learn. If you fail later, then that might be too late to learn something, right? So take it positive. There are many examples. As a teacher, as a coach, we can, you know, we can guide our trainees, right? So failing, it doesn't mean you lost everything. That is learning for you. So if you fail today, you might be better tomorrow. But you fail tomorrow, then again you have to take one more step to, further. So this we have to understand. Now here you can see very good quotes. I have missed more than 9,000 shots. Right? I have lost almost 300 games. 26 times I have been trusted to take the game winning shot and I missed. But still, he's champion. He was the boss of the basketball. So we have to understand. And this message we have to pass to our trainees. Like, just take an example of Virender Sehwag. So if he comes as a opener, the first ball he always try to hit. He don't bother now. That's a start. I don't take this. But he always used to take shots and used to give opportunity to the opponents, but they miss. Many. So these are the positive lessons we have to take and we have to tell. Because if we keep on playing like Sehwag, keep on playing, 10 over, 5 over, 10 balls, very slow, then he might not be a Sehwag. He might not be famous, the name Sehwag, right? So that we have message we have to pass to our trainees. Now, leadership values. So quickly we'll go through this. Perform in the moment. So if you get opportunity, if you get chance, do it your best. Right? Enjoy the moment. The whether competition, whether training, right? You have to enjoy. There's no other option. And then lead by example. Make it set some sort of example, right? And get from others what they are doing. And then behave like a champ. So that is very important and stay grounded. अब होता नहीं है कि मोस्टली होता है क्या, छोटे बच्चे अगर एक क्लस्टर खेल के आ जाए, कुछ खेल के आ जाए, तो वो कॉलर खड़ा करके घूमने लगते हैं, दे बिकम दादा एंड दे बिकम. बट एज ए टीचर वी हैव टू मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज वो लोग बच्चे लोग हैं, उनका गलती नहीं है. वी हैव टू गाइड देम. स्टे ग्राउंडेड मीन्स जस्ट सेट टारगेट फॉर देम एंड लेट देम अचीव दोज टारगेट एंड मेक इट मोर हायर फॉर देम. एंड देन coping with pressure, yes, and then appreciate and find perspective. Fail fast and move on, as we already discussed. Adopt to change. कुछ भी हो सकता है. Today you can win, tomorrow you can lose, again you can win. So that adopt those things, and then cultivate right attitude. Means whether you are in training, whether you are in game, whether you are talking with anyone, say your coach, other fellow coach, anyone, that the right attitude has to be there. And coachable means जो भी चीज है ना हम करा रहे हैं बच्चों को, जो भी एक्सरसाइज, जो भी ड्रिल, जो भी ट्रेनिंग, that has to be realistic, right? And never be selfish. That as a teacher we have to develop that quality in them. Build trust and consideration. Yes, that we have to build in our kids. Collaboration and communication. Try to have better understanding in between the trainees, and build proper skills that is required to become a champion. And need team players. Let them understand they cannot win alone, they cannot play alone, they need teammates, they need some other players to enjoy that game, right? And exhibit character. So let them build a human being as well, not only players, right? Let them have a big good human being. So with this last slide, I'll just want to pass this message. Let the game itself be a teacher, don't overcoach. Guys, participants, try to understand, we are coach, we are teachers, but the game or the game is the best teacher for the trainees always. So what does it mean? Never impose your coaching on the kids. Never try to overcoach them. Let them invent, let them play, let them enjoy, let them have fun. Definitely the game itself will teach them much better than us. But being a mentor, being a coach, being a trainer, we have to guide them. Don't allow wrong things, don't allow wrong techniques, don't allow wrong behavior, as we have already discussed. So with this, to summarize, what are the things we have to do? Community coach in action must follow these. Plan session as per development, need and age of the groups, different age groups, as we already had discussed. And then age specific training as we have already discussed, age
आप
specific means very
हेलो
relevant to
हेलो
the age, very
शिल्पी
relevant to
आपने
the
बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स
grassroots,
मिस हो गया
youth,
उसमें उसने
and
बोला कि यू
that
हैव टू
age
सपोज टू
specific training,
रन इन द
session
फास्टेस्ट
planning and
पॉसिबल
structuring of
डिस्टेंस 100
activities
मीटर
for
आपको वहां पे
maximum
रुकना है
participation.
आपको बताना है
So
कि आपको
there
600
has
मीटर को
to be maximum
फास्टेस्ट
involvement.
पॉसिबल तरीके से जाना है वॉकिंग या रनिंग में
Sir, Sujit sir.
तो 5 सेंटेंस को के बाद
Sujit sir.
मत स्टॉप करना है वो
Sujit sir. Yeah. Sir, continue. Rangwar sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sanjay sir. So to summarize with the session planning and structuring of activity, see participants, we already had discussion, right? So that session has to be very much planned. Like when we watch TV, what happens? You know, now the moment you click remote, Aajtak is there. Again you click one button, then again news GTV is there. The next is there. The next is there. Same. The moment you start with warming up, quickly the next technique drill has to be there. Quickly the next technical drill has to be there. The quickly your game 3-player situation has to be organized. Right? So everything, if you have structure, if you have plan, if you have session plan, blueprint out, nobody can disturb your session. And we stick to what you plan, and be a boss, be a king of your training session, right? Progress in training, otherwise it's going to become monotonous. Try to have progressive rules, modifications, variations, different exercise, and that everything has to be there in session. And then life lesson, leadership skill to be taught. Yes, being a player, to make them a player top level or any World Cup, any level, every coach, every PT wants to be them at top level. But being that, we have to make them a good human being. We have to develop them as a leader. So consider all those things. With this, I'll just stop here, and I will love to have some questions and some discussion, not questions, some discussion with you people. So now, thank you so much. Over to Sanjay sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. The session was very fruitful. So since we have very less time, we'll take few questions quickly. So the first question is, what is the difference between football and soccer? Is there any difference in rule or something?
Okay, very, yeah, thank you. Very interesting question, Sanjay sir. Actually, I'll tell you, there's no difference. Only European countries, they follow soccer, and in our country, like India and other Asian countries, this terminology, soccer and football, used by everyone. And the only thing, the small difference is what the soccer is, that if you see that rugby is there, right? So American soccer is that also are sometimes misguide the people, right? But I'll tell you, basically no difference is there. Only terminological difference is there, right? So कोई कहीं पे नमस्ते कहते हैं, कहीं पे good morning कहते हैं, कहीं पे राम राम कहते हैं. So that same thing is soccer and football, same, played by 11 players with 2 teams, and with under the rules of FIFA, under the rules of your national association. And the only terminological changes are there, but only that American soccer is there. That is the format. Yeah. I think I made the question clear.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Thank you.
The next question is, sir, when we are giving training at early age, so what we have to focus more on discipline part or more on training part?
Okay. So, see, very relevant question. When you are training a session, what is the most important thing? See, I'll tell you, when you are dealing, it depends upon age group training, right? If you are dealing with that small kids, the grassroots level, the more focus has to be, you make them understand with the warm-up games, with the conditional games, right? So I mean, the technical has to be related to some games, fun games. But when you are dealing with the youth or जो senior बच्चे होते हैं, then if your topic, your theme, your objective, if you go back to the first slide, if objective is technique.
नहीं, actually क्या है कि मैं actually साई एलन.
Continue.
Yeah, okay. So if your objective is technique, then be more focused on to the technique. And if your topic is development of skill, because there is a difference in technique and skill. So when you are jumping into the skill means skill part, skill drill, you focus more there. And if your theme is related to tactical, right? Like, to develop passing abilities, not technical in term of tactical, where to pass, when to pass, tactical awareness, how to pass, not your target, not your objective. Then you have to more focus on the tactical parts, the exercise which you plan for tactical. And then if you want them teach the positioning, whatever tactical concept. So that age, according to age, sometimes we have to decide, but more be stick to your objective, be stick to your theme of the session, and be so take it small unit, small topic of your game. You will be better into the session. Thank you.
One more question we'll take very quickly. How to tackle the ground atmosphere during the game?
How can you repeat the question?
How can we tackle the ground atmosphere during the game?
Okay. So very nice question. I really like this question because here we are talking about technical development, skill development. Hello.
Yeah.
So here we are talking about only skill development, technique development, but atmosphere sometimes remains. So atmosphere is something it has to be very positive. So the moment trainees or children comes to coach or PT, and the moment they saw your face, the first interaction, it has to be very positive. You have to be welcome them like you are welcoming some guest at your home, right? How you welcome guests at your home, your relatives, with a smile, with cheering. So the moment they come to the field, you welcome them like that only, and have some arrival activities. The moment they come, they are ready, right? Have some positive, even you shake hand with them, even with a small kid of 5 years, 6 years, you shake hand with them, you use high five, sometimes, you can hug them, you can bet them, welcome them like, and the moment they are in the game, they should not feel they come to train. They should feel, yes, I'm here to enjoy. Always positive feedback. Even he missed the goal, even he is not able to do it, encourage. You can do it. You are the only who can do it. And I want you see to do and score the goal. Always have positive energy in you and encourage. Definitely that ground atmosphere, you can make it very realistic, very happening, and kids will enjoy and they will definitely get something. Thank you. I think
yeah, very rightly you have answered it, sir. So just I would like to invite Sujit Panigrahi, sir, to put his opinion on this lecture. Please, sir.
I think everyone was waiting. I think all the coaches were waiting for this thing. PE teachers for the coaching session. Basically, they wanted to see that how does because all that long-term planning and everything is fine, but I think many people actually they want to see how should the session look like, the real session look like. And as Gangovar sir actually talked about that, how do you plan a session, and within that session, how do you do warm up, how do you do the progression in terms of activities, and how do you involve them in small games also, and make it fun also. He also gave a good example in terms of chaos on the ground, and asked all the participants to actually identify what was wrong. I think a lot of people were actually saying that it was roadside mein nahi karna chahiye, chaos tha, all of that. I think it was very interactive that way. So it was, and actually the passion jo hai, because he's a coach himself, so I think the passion was coming through in the entire presentation, because of deep knowledge was also evident in the entire presentation. So I think bahut acha tha. I think a lot of for people it is very useful to see how should a session look like. So my suggestion to all the PE teachers, and think har cheez ka lesson plans वगैरह आपको मिल जाएगा. It's about end of the day execution is more important than just planning. So this is all about execution. इससे पहले हमने प्लानिंग की बात किए थे. किसी भी चीज का प्लानिंग तो बहुत बड़ा चीज हो सकता है, but execution सबसे important है. And this whole session was more about execution of a coaching plan. Thank you so much, sir. I think it was great, amazing to actually hear from you, all your experience.
Thank you so much. So first of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our speaker, Dr. Narendra Ganga sir, because he has enlightening our participants, and the session was very wonderful. I think the participants have got some experience with this session, and they will implement in the field also. So I'm very thankful to you, sir, for your session. And I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to Lakshmi National College of Physical Education, who has put all the efforts to organize this program, and Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Hello India. I'm very thankful. Not the least, I would like to extend my thanks to all the participants, because they are the one. Because of them, the session was good. They have attended the session. So thank you each and everyone who are directly or indirectly involved with this session. I would like to extend my thanks to Sujit Panigrahi sir also. Thank you, sir. So thank you so much. Namaste. Jai Hind.
Thank you all the participants and organizers. Thank you so much for a wonderful opportunity. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kanwar sir. So there's a 5 o'clock session today, and you can see that it's actually very interesting. There are a lot of speakers there. One is on inclusive PE, focus and implementation of unified physical education. दो अलग-अलग continents से हैं speakers. Dr. Maria Dinold है from ICSSPE, and Scott Judson from Global Youth Engagement Specialist at Special Olympics. Michael Meserol hai, from the University of Nebraska, and Teresa Litao from Brazil. So this is a webinar ID, and then you can also log in directly from the portal also in the international expert session. So बहुत सारे स्कूलों में इंडिया में उनको इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन कैसे कराना है उसका पता नहीं होता है. यूनिफाइड फिजिकल एजुकेशन के बारे में अगर आपको जानना है, इंक्लूसिव फिजिकल एजुकेशन, दिस इज अ ग्रेट वे टू लर्न. एक्चुअली बहुत सारे लोगों को ये डाउट होता है कि हम कैसे करें इंक्लूसिव फिजिकल एजुकेशन अगर हमारे पास बच्चे हैं, तो दिस विल बी यूजफुल. सो सी यू इन द इवनिंग. थैंक यू सो मच.